All right, the Hornets are coming off their biggest win of the season, beating the Suns, and they're one of the best teams in the league, Josh.
Yeah, but tonight they're without Cody Zeller and Devontae Graham, which means they are without at least one starter due to injury or COVID for the 11th straight game this season.
And by the way, Carla Gebhardt, welcome to the show on CSI.
Thanks.
You just popped up.
I know.
Hello.
Yeah, I am. Just popped up. Want to
party.
join y'all guys
Let's do
tonight.
it.
And by the way, in those 10 games with an injury, they're 5-5. So let's get into the 11th, the one that Josh just mentioned. In California, Hornets and Warriors. Terry Rozier, remember what happened last time, Josh, that buzzer beater winner.
All right, let's go to the first quarter in this one. Clean up the mess at all time, kids. That's a lesson for you. LaMelo Ball cleaning up the mess right there. And then how about LaMelo just pulling up from deep? He's just placing Steph Curry. He's like, yeah, you can shoot three. So can I, man.
Well, here's Steph Curry.
Yeah, I mean, this pass is ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah.
Smooth, too.
Steph and Draymond, the only ones left off that fantastic team they had. But, you know,
Golly,
they're doing some things.
everybody.
Malik Monk off the bench. He's got 13 at the half. And then look at this. LaMelo Ball kind of got mad that no one was guarding him. I mean, look at his face after. He said, guard me. What are you doing?
He feels disrespected because he's not a great three-point shooter, but when he makes it, he lets everybody know about it. Terry Rozier, a very good three-point shooter. Then P.J. Washington, he finishes strong in the buck, or actually it's Monk from P.J. Right now, halftime, Josh?
Right now, halftime, the score is 66-51. Warriors starting to pull away just a little bit, but there's a whole other half to be played.
All right, let's talk about these Hornets right now. So, Carla, what are your thoughts on LaMelo Ball? I'm curious because he's actually better, not only than I thought initially, but he's actually getting better as the weeks go on, it seems.
Yeah, it does definitely seem like that, especially tonight in a game where I feel like not all the guys seem to have showed up. He's the one that's actually kind of keeping the energy on the court. He and Malik Monk are kind of the only two that are really putting anything together in that first half of the game. But he's always there with the energy. He's always there kind of pushing these other guys. Some of them are veterans. He's the rookie. He's the one that's supposed to be learning from them, but it seems like the vets need to learn a little bit from LaMelo Ball.
It's funny you say that because last night we had the question, who's the team's third best player? Gordon Hayward, obviously one, and then two, probably Terry Rozier. Who would be three? And Josh said LaMelo. So, Josh, I ask you, what does that say for the team that an 18-year-old is their third best player?
It says he's a really good rookie. I mean, I don't fault any of the other Hornets. I give credit to LaMelo Ball for being as good as he is because at this point, I think it's pretty obvious that he's going to be Rookie of the Year. And he's not just winning Rookie of the Year because there's no one else to give it to. He is taking that honor because he is a very good player. So, hey, Devontae Graham is having a down season, but LaMelo Ball, I think, was going to be better than him anyway.
Yeah, LaMelo Ball, by the way, he's on this show Tuesday night.
Can't wait.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun having LaMelo Ball. We go one-on-one with LaMelo Ball Tuesday night. Now,
what are you going to ask him?
Everything.
What?
All of the things.
I'm going to ask him a lot of things.
Okay, good.
It's going to be some very personal questions. It's going to get so awkward. So everyone make sure you tune in.
All right.